So guys, today we're talking about 5 tools that are absolute game changers for your draping business. I'm talking about making your life so much easier that your workflow is smoother and you're giving your business the boost that it actually needs to get to where you're trying to go. Because let's face it, we all been there, right? You're juggling a million things at one time. So that's why I want to go over how I've personally used these tools to make my business go to 7 figures and how you could do the same. Welcome to Raising the Bar, which is the #1 draping podcast on the internet. And as always, I'm your fabulous host, Precious Stevens, aka the Draping Queen. And I'm bringing you the ins and outs of the event draping world. Now here at the Posh Academy, guys, we only believe in dropping gems. So in every episode, we discuss the secrets, the challenges, and the untold stories of event draping. So let's drape it up and dive in. So let's start with app #1, which is ClickUp. Now this is basically like your business command center right here, right? Imagine having all your projects, all your clients, all your tasks in one place. Guys, I've been using this and it is a lifesaver. I'm able to manage my content. I can manage my team tasks and my entire business right in this one hub. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I forget things a lot. So this is really what keeps me on track, even when I operate my business by myself. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably got notes all over the place. Guys, I got notes in the bathroom. I have notes in the car. I have notes on my computer. I have notes in my phone, like every freaking where, right? You probably operating from a calendar. You could be using a planner. Lord knows what it is that you're using, right? But some other user-friendly apps to choose from is Asana, Airtable, I probably use for about 5 minutes, being honest, or Trello. Now, one thing about Trello is it's not as robust as ClickUp, but it's great for creatives because we're visual beings, right? We love to see things kind of move around. And so Trello has that visual component where when I was using Trello, I would get excited about just dragging a task over. I don't know why, but making it complete. And it would just be cool and exciting to see. It's something about checkboxes and things that are complete that just makes me really, really excited. So guys, if you're not using some kind of business hub digitally, even if you are a solopreneur, right? Because I use it being a solopreneur and still it keeps me on track. If you're not using something as such, go to one of them, right? The most easiest one to use, like I said, is Trello. And if you're a creative like me, you'll also enjoy it because everything's visual. So that brings us to #2, which is Canva, guys. And I know you're probably thinking, Precious, how's some presentation site going to scale my business? But guys, I got you. So the neat thing about Canva is 1, that it's absolutely free to use. And 2, you can use it for sending mock-ups to your clients before they actually hire you, right? You can get really creative with the mock-ups. That's the fun part of being a creative for 1, and then just getting into some kind of playing field where you could just kind of let your imagination run wild. Now, I don't know if you know, guys, but I have a backdrop mockup software that I built right inside of Canva. If you need help building a portfolio fast or creating digital lifelike mockups that, doesn't look like AI generated it looks like real lifelike backdrops, I need you to grab that link down in the comments for instant access. Trust me, this alone is a game changer in your draping business. Some other cool things that you can really use Canva for is your flyers, right? You guys are always promoting things, or at least you should be. So you can use it for your flyers. You can use it for your email banners. Now, everybody don't use email banners, but guys, I'm gonna be honest. I use email banners. For 1, it just gives life to my emails. And 2, even the emails I receive, if it doesn't have a banner, I don't know why, but I'm a creative, that's why. But if it doesn't have a banner, I really don't pay it any attention, right? I don't want to read through the fluff. The banner itself is the thing that catches my attention. It makes me feel a certain kind of way. And not to mention, it helps me remember who this brand is anyway, right? I don't know about you guys, but I get thousands of emails per day. And I'm not going to remember the name all the time. However, branding is all about how you make people feel. So if you guys are not using email banners, go over to Canva and create you one because it's going to help. Some other things you can actually use it for is your social media templates, right? Social media, I don't know about you guys again, but it's one of those things. It's like a love-hate relationship with it. So you want to kind of make it easier to create content by utilizing templates. Now, if you have a team, this makes it easier for your team to create content because they can just build on top of the templates you already created. So definitely get into it. Not to mention, Canva got some pretty amazing templates. Like, they've really been stepping their game up. So go over there in their library, see what they got, apply it to your business, change the branding, change the colors, and make it yours. Some other things you can create, guys, is freebies. Who doesn't love a good freebie? But even though freebies are great, just because it's free doesn't mean it needs to be like invaluable. Even if you have a freebie, from my freebie alone, someone can get into the draping industry and they have a clear indication of exactly where to get started. You want it to be so valuable by the time you promote your next item, they're going to grab it, because if your freebie was this yummy, like, they can't imagine what is in your next offer. So go over there, create your freebies, and just kind of get, like I said, get creative with it. The possibilities are endless, guys. I use Canva for my presentations. I use it for my training workbooks, my social graphics, my backdrop recipes, my backdrop mock-ups, and just about everything else, because your girl is no Photoshop pro. Not to mention, the person on my team responsible for graphics also uses our team account. So everyone really can communicate on all of the designs, right? It makes it super easy and it's super cool. A golden nugget for you guys though. Write this one down. I'm trying to tell you. If you have or affiliated with some kind of nonprofit, then you can really access the pro account for absolutely free. Even though it's only $12 a month, guys, you can really put that to use someplace else in your business. That brings us to app number 3, and this is all about motivation. Guys, that is the exact name of the app. It's called Motivation, and I have this on my phone. Talk about staying motivated. I'm trying to tell you, this is one of the things that helps me kind of just get in the mind frame that I need to get in, right? This is going to be your daily dose of positivity. It's going to send you quotes and reminders to kind of keep your mindset right. And I know some people may think they got it all together and they are mentally where they need to be, but baby, life be lifing sometimes. And it's always good to have some kind of parameters in place where it could wheel you back in if things just get out of whack, right? I don't know about you guys again, but I definitely need something like this to keep me going each day, because this app actually helps me stay on track. Now, what I do is I set it to send me a prompt every morning at 9 a.m. And some mornings, y'all, it's my saving grace, because let's face it, every day isn't full of roses, and sometimes just checking emails can be a pin in your bubble. True story, guys. I got sick with Lord knows what when I was just returning from Houston, the tour a few weeks back, right? And guys, it knocked me out, like literally knocked me out. Not just me though. It started with my fiance, and we had to rush him to the ER. Find out he had pneumonia. So we both sick, we both coughing, we hacking, and everything else that came with it. Y'all, it shut me down for nearly 2 weeks. I caught myself getting back to the swing of things, and I went to check my email. And I instantly was overwhelmed with all the things. I was really wanting to kind of, jump back into the workforce so I could just be back acclimated to what I'm used to. But guys, I just wanted to go back to bed and just say F all of it. I really did. However, I hit that motivation app, baby, and it immediately reset the tone. Not only did I have an amazing day back at work, but I was actually grateful, guys, to have a business and a tribe to return to. Talk about an effective app. So I want you guys to go ahead, make sure you download that app and immediately just set it to however often you feel like you need a boost or whatever that is. That way you can stay on track. Next up, guys, we got app number 4, and that is the Opal app. All right, now let's talk about work-life balance and how an app like Opal can help. Now, we all know everyone is practically glued to their phones nowadays, right? Everyone is working like crazy. Everyone's online, all the things. So Opal is really like your sidekick for managing your daily screen time. And guys, I'm trying to tell you, something about that phone, it's like, for some people, it's an addiction. For some people, they just have to have it. And for a while, I kind of felt myself kind of going down that, going down that rabbit hole, and I would pick up my phone and I would only go to check an email, guys. And before you know it, 2 hours are gone and I was scrolling the entire time. And I was like, this can't happen. So I found out about Opal, and at first I didn't think I could do it because I was like, no, I just got to go in there and check. And before you know it, if you have a things you have to do, put the Opal app on, because what it does, it blocks all of your social media sites, and you could pick which ones you want it to block, right? And I would pick all of the social media sites. Now I wouldn't pick my emails and things because I still got to run my business, but Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of it, I shut it off, and I would do it in blocks of time. It could be 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it is. Guys, I was able to get so much done in that amount of time, right? Because it was more, I call it my focus time. So one, not only am I mentally preparing myself, Precious, this is your focus time, and that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But I'm just kind of focus on what it is that I got to get done in this time frame. And that for me works so great, as opposed to just leaving things open to I'll get it done today. 9 times out of 10, it won't get done today, because I am the type that will have 3 computers open, 3 MacBooks open, and it's 20 tabs on each MacBook. I don't know what that is all about, but I know I'm not by myself. So if y'all feel me, just put tabs down in the comments, and I'll know exactly what you're talking about. So go check out Opal, guys, because that's going to be your sidekick for running your daily screen time and allow you to get focused so you can get further faster. And now we have the last but not least, number 5, which is Slack. Now, some of you may or may not know about this, right? But it's basically an advanced communication app that's kind of like a big group chat. And it's going to be for you, your team. It could be for a certain group, whoever it's for. It's like a group chat. And the thing I like about it is that it's kind of like exclusive from social media or things like that, right? And the thing that's great about it, guys, is that you can integrate it with other tools that you have, and you can kind of use this in your entire process. Now, for me, my team and I use it, right? And it's incredible. Not just that though, I use it for other projects, such as I got a book project coming up. I have an inner circle that I just opened. I have a membership group that I opened. And rather than communicating on Facebook or IG and your DMs and all that, this is totally separate, and it allows for effective communication amongst those that's inside the group. Now, even when my Opal is activated, my team can still communicate with me inside of Slack. No matter what's happening, I got a certain, like not a ringtone, but a notification sound when something's happening in Slack. And no matter what else is going on, now I won't answer Facebook or I won't answer other apps, but I will always answer my Slack, because that's important, right? So guys, Slack can be useful inside your business for various different avenues. But if you kind of want to get out of the rigmarole of social media and the unprofessionalism of leaving DMs to clients and prospects, get yourself something more focus on communication, and then just kind of adapt it into your business if you feel as if this is something you want to do. So to wrap things up, guys, these apps aren't just about making tasks easier. They're really about taking your business to the next level. Now, if you found this video helpful, then show your girl some love and drop a like and a subscribe to the best draping podcast on the internet. Now, you know, I love to keep the conversation going, right? And doing random giveaways. So let me know in the comments, what are some of your favorite apps that you guys like to use in your business and why? We're going to give away for my memoir, Anything is Possible. And this is going to the first person who signs up for our membership program. And this is where you can have live mentoring sessions with me so I can help grow your business. So be sure to comment below. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, guys, keep hustling and raising the bar. I'm Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, over and out.